Hello everyone, and this is Lily Sky Messages. This video is for the full moon in Aries, Thursday, October 17th, 2024. The high peak 4:26 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, early in the morning. If you're up at that time or can get up, it's always good to do some form of meditation throughout the day, but definitely at the high peak time. Degree 24 degrees. Minutes that it lasts is for 34 minutes. So if you could meditate for 40 minutes, 50, even an hour, that would be great. All right. So we are going to see what we can use this full moon energy for and the meaning of this full moon. All right. So I like to look at where the planets are, and I brought it up already. So here we are. So the sun is in Libra. Okay. The moon is in the eighth house of Scorpio. And the sun is in Libra in the second house of Taurus. So it's a happy birthday season for all Libras. Okay, and the moon being in the eighth house of Scorpio has a lot of messages there. You might find that you're experiencing a lot of things that has to do with the house that the moon is in. That's very powerful. So it could be finances, things like that will eventually come to a close, an understanding of what you really need to do. You might be inspired to not drag your feet and do those things, to realize that you might have to learn things and teach yourself and just use what you got and make the best of it and grow on top of it. Don't overthink anything. So that's really important. The moon, the Aries, a fire sign moon, is in the eighth house of Scorpio, which is a water sign, but it's also very fiery. The sun, like I said, is in Libra in the second house of Taurus. So you can find a lot of possession type of issues going on, things that you own, your home, your furniture, your items. You might have some thoughts around that. Mars, the ruler of Libra, is in the 10th house. And the 10th house is Capricorn's house. And Mars is in Cancer, and Cancer is in the 10th house. So it's always good to see where the planets are for Scorpio, since the moon is in the house of Scorpio. I like to look at that. And Scorpio, we know, is going through a big shift, and or Pluto is in Capricorn, and Pluto is going through a big shift. So that's also important to look at where the ruling planets are for that house. Now, Aries is ruled by Mars, and was the old ruler of Scorpio. So we have a lot of power in this full moon of completion, and also really raising your energy to meet where you know you need to be or you should have been before. So whatever goals that you have, see the completion in it, and feeling the urge of a new start. Okay. Now, the meaning, how you receive. Look at how you receive things as an Aries energy, as a Scorpio energy. The need to feel more secure. Okay. You might be looking at how you receive things. Compliment yourself, feeling strong within yourself is very powerful. This Aries Scorpio energy. Okay, how do you receive? Receive what is good for you. Okay, what is rightfully yours, where your energy connects to it in a good way. The need to feel secure, looking for or trying to find security in everything, every aspect in your life. You want to feel secure. So this moon will bring this up. And reflecting on your childhood and how you learn, very Scorpio energy, your experiences in life so far. All right, especially with your mother. This moon can bring this up in the eighth house. Okay, focus on breaking bad patterns is what I channel. Okay, and research what is important to you, okay? And really trust your intuition, because it could be warning you of something coming up. If you are facing any challenges right now, gather information before you act, before you take action. Very Scorpio personality right there, okay? So let's get into the reading. Let's start off for all the 12 zodiacs. What's your horoscope reading? For Aries, okay, we're going to start with you with um, the 7th house, okay? And I want to bring up my chart on my end. All right, so for the 7th house, Aries, you could be looking at things that has to do with relationships, and make sure that you are really trusting your North Node, no matter what kind of Aries you are, because you have the North. The North Node is in Aries right now, and Chiron and Uranus, or not Uranus, but Neptune. So you really want to trust yourself when it comes to relationship. All right, and if you want your chart done or a personal reading, you can always contact me. You can message me. And here on YouTube, make sure that you're looking at my community page. All right, so make sure that when it comes to partnerships, Aries, that you're really considering what's best for you in October especially November, towards the end of the year. Okay, really important there. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus, really focus on what is private to you. And a lot of you will need to consider legal help, some kind of counseling, and making sure that you are connecting to that Uranus energy, maybe being protective. Um, uh, Things to do with real estate might have been an issue for you guys for months, but maybe for the last 4 months. So ownership of things, making sure that you're protecting things that is within your family. Um, yeah, and you have that sweet Venus side, but you can really fight for what's yours, okay? Gemini, focus on your career and your goals and Jupiter energy and what makes you happy and traveling. A mix between a Sag and a Capricorn energy. Okay, really stay focused on that. The attention is on you in October and even going into November, I feel. Okay, so make sure that you're doing what you need to do, what you feel compassionate, drawn to doing. Cancer, this could be a great time for you to go for what you aspire to do, any goals that you have, and having healthy friendship, seeking counseling help, healthy solutions to what it is that you really need to focus on. Healthy solution, productivity, things that's healing and what you need to do right now. Leo, you can also benefit from focusing on your goals, and it will help pull you through hard times, and visualization, meditation, spirituality. That will be really good for Leos. For Virgos, this is a great time for you to handle things privately, but also keep showing up, okay? Keep showing up, being very public. Just keep showing up and continuing what you're doing. A lot of meditation, visualization, and really putting yourself first in a positive way and making sure that you're doing things that's going to benefit you. All right? That's very, very important. All right? Let's see. Now, for Pisces, are we doing Libra? Let's do Libra. So for Libra, this will be about you as an individual and what you have to do as an individual to keep balance with the things that you own, maybe where you live, your home. There's a lot of actions that you need to take. And when you break down your zodiac, there's a need for balance. So really keeping in mind you're in the South Node and you have Lilith, so there's a lot of past and karmic things to go through to bring about balance. All right, and focusing on self and home and what is good for you, and also what is good for what you value. Now, for Scorpio, this is a good balance between understanding the root issues of things and what you own and not being controlling, possessive, seeing what is important for you to have and what's important for you not to have. This could be relationship, things you own, other people's emotions, other people's feelings, just figuring out what is important. And usually we come back to what we can only control. Sagittarius, this moon could be bringing up things that has to do with thinking, overthinking, worrying, making up things, drawing conclusions to things, and not focusing on what is real. So maybe listening to what someone else is saying, and regardless of the situation, not to overthink anything, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So just giving yourself that peace of mind. And also some issues with parents, siblings, and communication in general. Okay. Capricorn, this can be a mix between feeling secure and feeling more creative, and communication with important close relationships. So it could have a lot to do with children, own personal creative time, fun time, work time, finding a balance between home and what is needed to get done, like work or creativity. Aquarius can see some intensity in work, health, service, service being provided, not being provided, and also a close-knit relationship, even if it's distant relationship or second cousin or cousins, something like that. Okay, so working through those experiences, and really everyone is really standing up for themselves and finding solution and balance and closure to certain situations. Certain experiences will close and end for you and everyone, and certain things will continue going. And Pisces, you have the lucky energy with you, the fortune energy. So, mantras on prosperity, money, anything that you feel that brings about success. Um, it could be something like growing your garden or a product developing well, right? That's growth. So you have that luck energy on your side there. So that's really, really powerful. So yeah, I wanted this one to focus on what horoscopes can really provide answers for everyone. And the main issue or the main message for this full moon is really feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling like, hey, I really need to make the best decision that is the right decision, because this energy, Aries, are very competitive and they're number one. They like to feel number one. And Scorpio is that way too. Scorpio doesn't like to lose. Scorpio wants to make the right decision, not to waste time and not to cause more stress. So this full moon is bringing about closures and also an empowering full moon for a cycle of powerful actions and powerful solutions. So I hope you all enjoy this full moon, and that you find closure where you need to and empowerment where you need to as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.